Ladies and gentlemen, dreamers and doers. Let me start with a question, a very simple one. What if the school you needed was never built? What if the classroom you were meant to learn in was never created? Would that mean your future is over? It simply means your real school is life itself. And your most powerful teacher is you. Let me take you back to ancient Greece. There was a man, a barefoot wanderer, a poor stonecutter's son. He never wrote books. He had no degree. And he never stepped into a university. But today, the world calls him the father of Western philosophy. His name was Socrates. Socrates didn't wait for a teacher. He became one. He didn't enter classrooms. He turned the streets of Athens into classrooms. He didn't memorize facts. He asked deep, painful, powerful questions. The unexamined life is not worth living. Friends, what Socrates taught us 2,400 years ago is this. Education is not something done to you. It's something you do to yourself. No school? No problem. Let me tell you a modern story. There was a young boy, let's call him Ali. Ali came from a place where schools were broken. Teachers were tired. Books were missing. And dreams? They were laughed at. But Ali had one thing that school couldn't give him, a burning question in his soul. What if I can teach myself? While other kids waited for lessons, Ali went to YouTube, to free libraries, to old secondhand books. While others memorized answers, Ali chased questions, just like Socrates. While others said, I can't, Ali said, why not me? And guess what? Ali taught himself how to edit videos. He read about history, business, philosophy. He turned his cheap mobile phone into a university. And one day, when he spoke, people listened. No school. No big degree. But a genius was born. The fire of self-education. Socrates said, I cannot teach anybody anything. I can only make them think. Let that sink in. It's not about what school gives you. It's about whether you can learn to think, to question, to seek truth, to build skill. In a world full of noise, true genius is not memorizing, it's discovering. And the most powerful discoveries are made when you're hungry to know why. The greatest geniuses never waited for permission. Let me remind you of others, just like Socrates, just like Ali. Albert Einstein was kicked out of school and called slow. Thomas Edison was told by his teachers he was too stupid to learn anything. Malcolm X, in prison, taught himself by copying the dictionary page by page. They didn't say, no school, no hope. They said, no school? No problem. Fight your real-life battles. I know life can be hard. Some of you listening right now don't have money for school. Maybe you had to drop out. Maybe people laugh at your dreams. But you're not finished, you're just starting. Because real warriors don't wait for comfort. They build empires out of dust. They turn books into weapons. They turn pain into purpose. Socrates never wrote a single word, but he built a world of thinking. You don't need school to be great. You need grit, curiosity, and courage. So what's your excuse? You have a phone? You have internet? You're already richer in knowledge access than 99% of human history. Don't tell me what you don't have. Tell me what you're going to do with what you do have. Because the genius of the future may not be born in a school, but born from struggle, born from streets, born from a soul that refuses to quit. One last thought. Socrates once said, strong minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. Weak minds discuss people. So tell me, what kind of mind do you have? Are you ready to build your future without waiting for anyone's permission? Then rise. Let today be the day you say, no school? No problem. I am the student. I am the school. I am the genius. Thank you.